DX! DX, I saw that! DX, I saw that! Oh, I gotta click the go live.
Yeah, do it.
DX, I saw that! Doki Doki Literature Club, go fuck your harem. I saw that. And now it's out there for all the world to know. Oh, alright. Good evening, Sushi Cats, and a big old hello from your Sushi Kage. It's me, Axel Lazuli. We're continuing tonight with this lovely story here. I'm still leaning on the mysterious and majestic Yuki back there, but you know what? Natsuki was kind of beginning to grow on me, so let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Hope you're all having an awesome night. You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already used. The game is so cute. We were in the middle of checking the other two girls' poems, which I've been saving Yuri and Monika, but we're still hoping that maybe Monika starts to notice us. Notice me, senpai! Alright, let's jump right into the poems, shall we? What do we want to do first? Yuri or Monika? Let's go with Yuri, because we need to rip off some lines from Yuri's poem so that we can impress Monika. What up, guys? Let's see what you've written for today. She's blushing. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Axel, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Hey, Calypso. Hey, Sleesa. You should keep an eye on your game files. You'll see why. Oh, alright. Thanks, Sleesa. You got it. Appreciate that. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why I'm doing better, and definitely not because of plagiarism. You did a good job explaining. That's why. I really wanted to try to give it more... Oh, what was that word? Oh yeah, imagery. Oh, she just visibly swallowed. Damn. Even her hands appear sweaty. Oh, good thing she's got her long hair to use as a wringing towel. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I mean, just because I put my hand on your thigh yesterday. I don't know. It's fine, take your time. She breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? She nods. Really? Really, I don't believe that. I only really write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? She nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. This is getting fucking weird. She's really fixated on this knife thing in this poem. Don't go fucking tell me that the raccoon is like symbolic for her urge to kill. And the bread of her wanting to devour.
That's like some furry shit.
Yeah, this isn't even furry shit. This is getting creepy as fuck. Well, the knife is weird. I'm getting some... Yuri, I really like you. I really like you. Please don't get weird. Please be normal. I don't want you to be an animal killer. Oh god, I don't know where this poem is going. Okay. Let's get on with it. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. You feed yourself? But the raccoon is the urge, the bread is your curiosity. So you're slicing your own curiosity to feed the urge of the raccoon. Very nice metaphor here. I actually really like that. It's still creepy. The imagery is creepy, but the metaphor was very nice. Thank you, Slisa. It was a little more, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. Lots of knives, and desire, and curiosity. It is a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, and if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's kind of funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I don't have a reason to. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Impressing Yuri. Poem is a little creepy, but I'm still impressing Yuri. That's good. This is good. Alright, now that we've ripped off a few bars from Monika's poem about the raccoon, about desire and imagery and all that, let's go ahead and try to impress Monika, shall we? What up, Superstar? How you doing? Hi again, Axel. How's the writing going? Alright, it's alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Implying I don't apply myself. I apply myself when it's to get into your pants. Come on. Maybe you'll soon come up with a masterpiece. Yeah, right after I'm done I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share with what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Freshly plagiarized lines from Yuri's poem inserted. Alright. Great job, Axel. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. See, I stole shit from Yuri. Do you see this? I stole shit from Yuri. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect for you to go something so deep. To go for something this deep, I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort, you know? That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who always likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Oh, this is your favorite character design-wise? Calypso, she does have a super cute design. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet, but don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too! Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Damn. This one was much shorter for Monica. Okay. This one felt much more direct, too. It's, even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's, still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. I'm saving. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already, we're going to be performing! Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Oh god, here we go. I can already see that this is gonna be. This is called a visual novel, The Red Leader. I almost said The Red Lobster, excuse me. The Red Leader, Toward. This is a visual novel. I'm told, so far I'm finding it super cute, but I'm told it's great for the spooky season. I have yet to see anything spooky except for a few, like, knives. That's it. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Oh shit, damn. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot for them, you know, to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. Oh god. Damn it, Monica. Most of these people do not want to do this, Monica. I mean, I know sometimes being a leader is like getting people to be brave enough to do the things that they wouldn't otherwise be brave enough to do on their own, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, Monica. You might be being a little pushy. Like, there's already... What's going on? I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. I think she's being a little pushy. Yeah, guys, it's good. Just let it go. It's all good. Thank you. No big deal. Just let it go. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. I mean, she's not wrong, but at the same time, she's being really pushy. I mean, she's already got Sayori making these posters. She didn't talk about it. She just already initiated making the posters and assumed that she'd be getting everyone on board with the idea just because she already began putting effort towards it. I mean, she is making it very hard for them to say no. So, you know, I'm gonna save again. There's nothing weird here. Okay, but I get that Monica's driven, so I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. Oh. Yeah, guys, let that conversation go. Thank you. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share those with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. Give me 1 second.
Everything okay, Axel?
I'm just defining what spoiling is for myself because my mods are arguing about it. So this is like the second time they've had an argument about what is spoiling. So I'm just kind of defining it that it's anything that would entail me not knowing that I have no way of knowing. So whether it's a feature or something I should check, unless you think it's going to enhance my experience. And that's the fine line that I see being walked here. If you think it's going to enhance my experience of the game, for example, if it's something I'm clearly not noticing, unlike Undertale with Mikey, where things that are unnoticed actually impact if it's something inconsequential, that's just a feature, for example, like a feature I should notice just for funsies, has no impact on the actual, what I may or may not do, like my decision making, those things I'm allowed to know. Anything that's like not that, anything that would tell me what's going to happen or what the consequences of my decisions will be, or if it has something to do with me saving, for example, like those are things I should not know because it's a blind playthrough. So that's the definition of, yeah, yeah. So whether it's something small, it's all good, guys. You know, it's okay. Dalrin, it's fine. Inky just wanted me to know. I don't even know what she wanted me to know, so what? They want me to check the files. It's fine. That's fine. That's not a spoiler. Yeah. Yeah, just let it go. We'll talk about this in the Discord after this is done, so. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing up in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Alright, I mean, she's beginning to make, like, a really good point. I know that she's putting us all kind of on the spot, but at the same time, this is our club, and the future of its well-being does kind of depend on us as members, and she is the leader, so you know. Okay. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. Yeah, guys, just... I guess that leaves me no choice. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have really been trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. That's exactly what I was just saying. Like, we're kind of responsible for the future of the club. So, you know. Yeah. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Damn. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. You're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. I don't see anything with the files. I know you guys want me to check these files, but there's nothing here. Things are normal. Alright. I don't know. Okay. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Whoa! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden! Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. That's fine. Thank you, Calypso. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. What the fuck? Alright, we're saving. We can't save. Why can't I guess it's because I saved too much? Oh, I gotta... There's nothing here! I don't know why you guys want me to look at the save files. There's nothing here. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Okay, that's fine, Lisa. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. I like the music. What kind of jam in here? Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered. Even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition that she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that I think we kind of forgot. That's really what it was. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. It's interesting that she rushes back to her seat because in performance, when you're performing anything, especially a reading, you don't want to go too quickly back to your seat because you're supposed to have that confidence. Like when you're reading something and performing it, you're supposed to go up with your head held high, even if your legs and knees are shaking, and then you read it, and then you don't rush back to the desk. You walk back to the desk with that confidence still in arm, and then you can start crying. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, It's a lot harder than I thought. Oh, man, I didn't think she'd be telling everybody that already. Sayori. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine that you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery, like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Slam poetry! Yes! Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said that she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach much more deeply into someone I thought I knew, through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Axel liked it! I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Oh. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time left before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Humph. Don't make me go before Axel. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Axel really lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. It's fine, really. I might as well just get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I mean, I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up, and I step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I'm gonna save. Everything looks normal. Everything's fine. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. I mean, it is what it is. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So, you know. Alright then. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, all good. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. Alright, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... it's called... Why Are You All Looking at Me? Because you're... Oh, I thought that was a poem name. Because you're presenting. Humph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. And I don't mean like Shonen Jump, just because I sit in the fucking closet all day and read the manga. Natsuki takes a breath after her first initial flurry of anger. So she's so tsundere. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears. A little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing, baka. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you picked a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? Our success is riding on your backs. Don't make me look bad. She didn't really say that, but... I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I gotta know ahead of time? Damn. I should probably find some other poem to recite, like, you know, maybe I could find one that's by Shel Silverstein and just kind of, like, pass it off as my own. That's fine, too! Oh, wait, great. Plagiarism. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in this much effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Ah! Monika's really happy! The narrator is blushing hard. Yeah, no problem, Monika. Okay, everybody. The music changed. I'm saving. There's nothing weird in the save files. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far because then I don't have to do much else. So I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare for the orgy. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. What up, Will Carroll? How you doing? Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monika. The big goal. Monika's pants. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well... how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Axel. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Oh, you guys meant like the actual files. I'm not gonna do that. I will walk home with Sayori once more. Now I can stop like checking my save file at least. I thought you guys wanted me to check the save files. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on her way home. On our way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. I saw you putting your hand up Yuri's skirt and anyway, so let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here, Sayori. Oh, shit! They're making me make these decisions! No! Sayori, I don't think I'm into you that way. I mean, unless you want me to be, but we're just kind of like friends with benefits, you know? Like, I'm not- if Yuri asked me to go fuck her, I'd go fuck her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sayori. I'm sorry, but This isn't long-term, Sayori. We had an agreement. You can't make this more than what it is, okay? Like, we're just together just out of... because we're here together, that's it. I don't feel that way about you, Sayori. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, you know, she likes to read and she's a better writer than you. I mean, you know. Given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel really awful turning down an offer to get into her pants. So, isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said, Sayori. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen, Sayori. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Like, I'd still fuck you on the weekends. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. And you know, so far, there's no face like mine to be that for her to plant her ass on, so... That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen during that time? Doki arrow. Oh god, I gotta write a poem again. Fuck. Oh, okay. We're gonna save. Because now I'm just paranoid I fucked up the wrong decision. Maybe I should have comforted Sayori. I wanted to know her place. Okay. Fireflies. Flee. Fluffy. Fun. Dark. Summer. Friends. Friends. Twirl. Flowers. None of these really work. Flowers. Like candy. The candy of nature. So joyful and awesome. No, so joyful and vivacious. Are they jumping because I'm picking their words, or is that just good timing? Skirt! There we go! Skirt! Tenacious! Bliss! Lipstick! Sweet! Excitement! Socks off! What do you want me to say? That was a horny poem. Aw, man! I'm the last one here again! Don't worry, I just walked in too. There's still time to fuck in the closet. Were you practicing piano again? Oh, fuck, I didn't see you there. Yeah! You must have a lot of determination. Have you ever played Undertale? Starting this club and now picking up the piano and finding time to play Undertale? Wow, that's incredible. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival! It's gonna be great! Weren't you just complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Squid, that's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Damn, Art Hammond, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1. And does my dick ever feel like corn? Only when I use KY jelly, because I am allergic to it. So, you know, my dick really kind of like swells up like big puffy corn, and it feels like spiders crawling all over my, you know, erection. So what do you want me to say? Natsuki tried it once. Damn her. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon Ika. Oh wait, I was doing Sayori's voice when I meant to do Monika's voice. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation! I like how self-aware this is. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Gotcha. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. You're too damn serious. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Oh, it's because I broke her heart yesterday, isn't it? No! I'm starting to feel bad. I just want all of these bitches to love me. Damn it. Come on, ladies. I have enough to go around. I can give all of you what all of you want and what all of you need. Right there in that manga closet. We can all have a good time. Why are we fighting? Why do I have to be in this situation? I walk over to her. This sounds a lot like the hand-holding meme. It does! You're right, Delrin. I'm holding hands with Sayori, but I'm looking back at Yuri's ass. Hey, Yuri! Hey, Sayori! I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off after I told you I'd totally dump your ass for Yuri. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big fake-ass smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oh, I won't. I won't, Sayori. I won't. Alright, I'll see you later, if you say so. I worriedly, not really, glance at Sayori before turning my back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. I do feel an ounce of bad. I feel a little bad. Just a little. I just don't feel that way about you, Sayori. I'm sorry. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Maybe I could join them. I timidly approach Monika, who scares the fuck out of me because she's way out of my league, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Axel, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk, wishing it were me. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Axel. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always, talked to me about the things that bothered her. But, this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Anyway, I guess I'll just move on. I'll see you later. No, I mean, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Well, yeah, we're both gonna talk about how terrible you are in bed and how just such a selfish asshole you are. Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Well, I mean, yeah, you must have fucked her at least 50 times by now. I'm just saying that maybe the one thing on her mind is you, Axel. Maybe you're the problem. Me? Art Hamel says, wait, Mon Ika? Wait a minute. That's the rare Digimon Ikamon. I know that face anywhere. Monica. Art Hammond. Art Ammo. That was good. That was a good one. Ah. Jeez, that's funny. What? What in the world? Okay. Oh. How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but she told me that, you know, you're really good at never mind. Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? I know everything you guys have done in bed together, and more! I can't wait for you to come over this weekend. What? She's been so much happier since you've been banging her every day instead of every other month, and since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. That's not all that was turned on. No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're sort of funny, Axel. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you, you dumb fuck? Damn. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. She smiles meaningfully, but behind that smile, I know they're going to be talking absolute shit about my 3-inch cock. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up in front of her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so damn quiet that I can't hear her from there. Hear her from here. I sigh and I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but honestly, my fleshlight's been getting old and I'm overdue for a new one. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica to decide that she's way out of my league, but that she's gonna give me a pity fuck anyway. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Of course! Yuri's fucking looking at me! Damn it, Yuri! But she looks away just as quickly with that flustered look on her face. Hey, TMT, what's up, what's up, what's up? Deox, what are you talking about? Okay. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation. Especially on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her ass myself. You know, for now, it's really been, I mean, easier that way. I just kind of like, give me 1 second, let me adjust the seat. It's kind of been easier that way. I just kind of like show up and, hold on, here we go. Fixing this cushion. All right, raise the seat a little. Perfect, that's much better. All right, so I just show up and we both show up to literature club and I put my hand on her thigh and it's great. And she just lets me do whatever. She doesn't, you know, she seems like she's liking it, but it's kind of hard because she's not fucking saying anything. I stand up from my desk and I sit next to her. The music changed again. I hate it when it pauses that way. I didn't mean to bother you or anything, but I was wondering if you could give me a quick fuck. Relax. You didn't even need to do anything. You're kind of like a starfish anyway. But, I thought you liked that. I could tell you really wanted to be alone with your thoughts, though, and maybe you're just missing the company of your own left hand. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell I was, like, thinking like that? Well, I mean, you know, your face kind of does this thing called expressions. It's something that I do a lot, too, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring at you or anything, Baka. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I was, you know, I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. I'm trying not to brood over here. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. Can you bend over? I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Hi, Jared. What's up? How you doing? Hey, Amazing Willow. What's up? What's up? I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just don't want you to misunderstand. I want to fuck you much more than I want to fuck Sayori. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, alright? I've explored every crevice of her body, and quite frankly, I'm bored. She's bored with me, she just doesn't know it yet. I see, you're really blunt, and quite frankly, I kind of like that about you. Perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive about her feelings, though. You know, you usually are like her feeling sponge. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Axel, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are so many untold mysteries behind every person that no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. What are you talking about, Deox? Oh, I don't know. What are you guys doing? Man, you really like that socks. You really like those socks, that socks off comment, didn't you? Are you guys into feet or something? Bless you, Mikey. Oh no.
Thank you.
Is the Toe Emperor Jotty here? And she may not always know what she wants, so sometimes you just kind of have to pick a position and roll with it with her. I noticed her strange behavior today too, but, you know, and I also feel some concern for her, but in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was kind of the case. I do feel like an ounce of guilt. I'm not a monster. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess? But you don't need to put it that way. I mean, you know, we're just good friends, that's all, nothing more. Yuri suddenly looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring and, you know, you're kind of a fuckboy, but you may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Oh my. Oh my. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Just, you know what I want. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you are. I kind of know that. You're not very smart, but was that a compliment? I couldn't tell. Your grasp on the English language is kind of bad. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading together again, Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, of course I am. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Isn't that what this fucking club is for? Reading? We're doing a lot of not reading here, Yuri. Okay, save. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. What the fuck are you guys talking about? The sneeze sounded like a distant gunshot. That's funny. A hard Hammond. Baka. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. This time it's got a little bit of dried, kind of like crust on it. You know, I mean, what can I say? I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori, and they're probably shit-talking me. I just wanted to bring them joy! I just wanted to fuck Monika, come on. Alright. You know, I really want Monika to know how I feel. And last night's poem was extra special. I had a really good time with last night's poem. So I'm going to show it to Monika first for once. Monika, you're up. Hi, Axel. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Why, yes. I have this very horny poem I wrote. Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see... you know, we do gotta make Monika happy. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, alright. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. No, it's not about Sayori. It's not about Sayori. It's not. Monika, the poem about the fireflies, and the socks coming off, and the sweet kisses in summer's heat, and the expand dong. It's about you, Monika. Stop being stupid. Stop crushing and playing with my heart. Stop. Oh. Thank you for the $5, Art Hammond. I really appreciate that. Art Hammond, let me read this one out loud because it's from good old Art Hammond, and I love reading his out loud. To bring you up to speed about the chat, we were talking about the hand-holding memes and the sock. Okay. I was asking Deox if he was cool with me drawing his wolf character in diapers. Okay, thanks for catching me up to speed, Art Hammond. I'm really glad that you guys had that special bond with one another. You two are like the dynamic duo. Monika! You and I could be a duo, Monika! You and me! Monika, I can't...
Be heroes.
Yeah, we could be heroes. We could be heroes. It's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? No! I don't! Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I just want to fuck you. I'm just teasing you. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them a try. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's not something like that. You're just way out of my league. I'm still getting used to being here and like talking to you and shit, okay? You're intimidating, Monika. All of your successes are intimidating when I can hardly get a grasp on the English language. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something to, like, be better. I mean, you know, I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry, I know where I stand. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Yeah, alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, hoping, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. When the last eagle flies over the last crumbling mountain
in the city,
it's the last unicorn
on the bay.
Until one day the wind ceases to
will be
blow,
there
I fall,
in my city,
and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and the forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. You know, I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. Oh God, what if she's into Sayori? Fuck! No! Monica! The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. It's Yuri! It's not about Sayori! It's about Yuri! Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That one was really cryptic, but I think it's about Yuri. I don't know. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it, I just kind of unzipped my pants, you know? In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know... Yeah, that's really deep, Monica. You know, there's one more thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. You people are a bunch of fucking Debbie Downers. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you're giving me too much credit, Monica, quite frankly. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But sometimes I also fake my orgasms. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. Then they actually give two shits about you. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Title drop. That's my advice for today. You can take it or fuck off. Thanks for listening. Alright, Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Yeah, it's okay. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. What the fuck, Natsuki? It's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poem? Oh, wait, that's me. Why are you so emotionally invested in my fucking poems anyway, bitch? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No! Fucking baka! you stupid ass. No, gross. I would never, ever, ever care about you. It's not like I care or anything. No. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure that you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away then, huh, Natsuki? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with your ass. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Holy shit, she just fucking assaulted me. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your bitch. Your mind is so full of trouble. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the bitch that washes your worries away. I'll be the bitch that you daydream. Okay, I can't. I lost it. I can't. Okay. I gotta read it legitimately. I can't. Okay. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. Like, the voice is bad enough for her. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in my ass, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. This one is the best one I've seen from her so far. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with like a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write about anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kinda wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care or anything. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kinda metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay. We'll read Yuri's poem. Since you both wrote about bitches. Well done, Axel. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. I can see that I'm really teaching you a lot, which is kind of surprising because you're kind of dense. Has my advice been helpful for you so that I can take some credit for your work? Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm really getting close to Monica. Thanks for the advice. I'm glad. I want to help you get laid, Axel, because you're kind of pathetic. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first. But now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. It's like exchanging nude photos of yourself. Yuri, I have never engaged in that, so that's an experience all your own. I was afraid that this whole thing would be a chore anyway. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all you bitches in the club. It's really been great getting to know everyone in their writing, even though it's really just a ruse for me to fuck you in the manga closet. And I guess doing some writing myself isn't that bad. I mean, maybe I'll get better with the English language. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Axel? Yeah, I've learned I'm kind of pathetic. I'm kind of a simp. Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. Oh, I get in touch with myself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's why I bought you a new flashlight when I heard about your problems. That's really comforting, Yuri. Thank you. I'm really afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing, and you have the most advice to share. I mean, you know, if I weren't stealing lines from your poems, I doubt Monica would even fucking glance in my direction. Yesterday, she let me stand like an inch closer to her. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute about how she's pushed me closer to Monica than she intended. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Please fuck me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. Seriously, you're being sensitive. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry I always overthink and come to these sorts of weird-ass negative conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri, stop fucking feeling sorry for yourself. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring all that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, the blue, but beneath the gray, rolling fucking clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. I think she's writing about Minecraft. One can only build a sandcastle when they have sand in their inventory. But when the sand is placed over the ocean and you put something down, it falls. Will it gently lick at your bedrock until you give in? Or will a sudden wave of water and drowns send you crashing to your death in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, and you lose everything in your inventory. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles because I have a texture pack when my toes squish into the ground. The salty air is digital but therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful, and I can't wait for the new cave update. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line over 3 million blocks away, tempted still by the foamy tendrils beyond its shining, shimmering reach. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Maybe I'll start a new realm and explore a new seed. Yeah. I'm aware that the beach in Minecraft is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it and make it feel real. I don't go outside very much. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about how you're kind of a hermit. She did? That bitch. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing style or thought processes. We both want to fuck you, but anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to sabotage me. She probably just wants you all to herself. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. And maybe one day I'll leave for something other than to go to school. It can be refreshing, you know, like daydreaming about walking out the front door. One day I'll be brave enough to do it. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. That's why I love Minecraft. Yeah, you're kind of a weeb, Yuri. Thanks for sharing. Last but not least, Sayori. Welcome aboard. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Axel. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? You're still kind of weird after I said I'd rather fuck Yuri. Of course. Are you still coming over this weekend? Everything is fine. I'll stop being dramatic, I promise. Maybe I'm just a little tired. Do you want to nap or something? Fap or something? I mean nap? No, that's silly. We're at school, dumbass. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Axel? I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poem like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah... I guess you're the one that likes this one the most, Sayori. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, whoa, no, stop, I'm not trying to give you false hope. No, stop, Sayori. Sayori, stop, no. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them, Sayori. Do you think I'm a tryhard? I still understand you the most. I've known you the longer and we fuck every weekend. I know you sometimes, just put up with me and my 3-inch cock, but still. And I sometimes have to put up with you, Sayori. But we have, the red string of fate or some bullshit that I'm trying to escape from. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes, you're the only exciting thing in my life, but that's because you're the only one who will give me a chance, Sayori. I still want to bang Yuri, but in reality, the best I can probably do is you. Sayori? Why aren't you saying anything? No, I knew what our reality was. We've been over this. Axel, I don't deserve this. You should treat me better. You're too nice to me sometimes. Why are you doing this? Oh my god. She has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. Oh my god. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, stop trying to pawn me off on all these other bitches. You're the only one I'm fucking. I glance around the room to make sure no one else has noticed this because I still want a chance with Monica. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now because I'm shallow. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Axel. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise they won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm just gonna go home a little bit early today. I don't really want to walk with your dumbass. Sayori! Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori passive-aggressively but cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself to showcase her strength. I'm starting to feel a little bad for saying those things about her. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. I mean, sometimes I say just like that, but you know.
Hey.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today, and why won't Mookie just fucking say just like that? He's such a pleb. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems that you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Thought she needed to take a little leak, a little piss. Natsuki, please show some fucking decency. Oh, come on. We all do it. God, did she have to shove another tampon up her ass? I know she gets cranky around this time. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early and declined sex, like, for the last 3 days. Maybe she is. Is that so? Oh, I hope she's okay. That can be really tough. Maybe I should call her and make sure she's feeling okay. Seriously? Don't be a baby. Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time where she's having her period? You're such a dumbass. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey, you uncaring fuck, Axel. You guys are getting way too personal for me. I don't want to hear about all this stuff. We're not, like, official. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. I want to fuck Yuri, and if I can, more likely Monica. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force anything on her. God, I'm not that horrible. Oh? Are you talking to me? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, back on task, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Yeah! Beastars! Fur Affinity! Manga! Gundams! That's right! Natsuki will be also making cupcakes, right, Natsuki? Yeah, I'll try to wash my hands this time. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Maybe I won't wash my hands. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you lazy bitch, Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me out come up with something for Yuri that might be easy enough for her to do? Wow, Monica, that's really, that was mean. That was cold. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. That's not it at all, Yuri. I just can't trust you with anything because last time you let me down. You're the most talented person here, you know, but not necessarily the most dependable. Wow, Monica. Now Natsuki's pouting too? God, geez, I can't even tell right now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell that these three are actually really fucking high maintenance when she's not around. I don't think you meant to say that out loud. Alright, Hammond, that'll be $39.99. You can have 1/4 pounder with cheese and large fries, some onion rings, and a chocolate milkshake with a large diet Dr. Hold on. How do I do it? Pepper. I can't do it with the P sound. It's better with the B sound. Oh, and also you can have 20. We got a special right now. It's 40 chicken nuggets for an extra $10.99. There you go. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, and if I can't roll my P's, I won't grow to be a good, well-respectable person or a good streamer. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, but that's about your only strength. Maybe you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focus and starts nodding to herself. Thanks, Bronson. Let's save real quick. No, good. Okay. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri, and we can actually put you to use. But anyway, that just leaves you, Axel, you no good fuck. Yep, that's me, the one that's truly useless here. Ha ha ha! Don't say that, it's too close to the truth. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Oh no, they're gonna make me choose, aren't they? No! Is Monica really suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on fucking earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Badass. Wow, Natsuki, she manages to mumble a bunch of fucking mean-ass comments to me, and I'm like, oh, okay. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Axel, you can come over and we can spend the night together. You may not like to be around if you only, make him feel like he's a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that, Toots! How hard could it be to make a few dumbass decorations anyway? Monica just gave you that to feel better! Sounds more like you're making it okay, I just can't anymore. I can't with Natsuki, I just can't. What are you saying? Are you even saying words at this point? It will be extremely meticulous work. Axel doesn't have working hands. I'm dying! I can't do this anymore! I cannot continue to give Natsuki this fucking... I'm dying! Okay. I'm laughing so hard I'm fucking crying at Natsuki's dialogue, guys! I just can't! She's so tsundere! I can't! Okay, alright. Okay. Oh. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Axel to decide how he'd like to contribute. You're being overbearing, bitches. Besides, he hasn't really got to spend any time with me yet, So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez, can we just settle this already, you fucks? Yeah, Axel, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. I think you're all crazy. Of course. Humph. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Oh. Here we go. I gotta make this big ass decision. I don't know who I'm going to pick. Oh, we could go hang out with Yuri, but we kind of been like spending a lot of time with Yuri, and I feel a little bad about Sayori. Like, she keeps just fucking leaving. But I promise myself, if given another opportunity, I'm not going to leave Natsuki hanging. That's a lot of fucking cupcakes. And I'm sure she's not just gonna let my ass sit around and do nothing and do all the work herself. Then again, maybe that's what my character would like. Just someone to do the work so he can put his name on the group work. Gosh, we've all had those people in our groups before. But yet, then again, the goal was to get closer to Monica. I don't know who to pick. I don't know. Well, Sayori and Monica are already working together. And Yuri they all have the decorations. Honestly, the person who legitimately needs the most help here, as difficult as she is to work with, is Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and I do like to lick frosting off of your... Oh, well, I mean, you know. You guys did make it sound like a lot of work, so it probably could use 2 people. Don't worry! Baking is a ton of fun! You'll definitely agree! Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. I fucking burned Yuri! No! I can't keep everybody happy. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. I'm just a little surprised. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome! I don't think that really counts. What about you, Axel? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out, because it's gonna be a mess. That's good enough for me! What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking because he chose my ass over hers. Bye, bitch! Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything, baka. It might not just be that. What? I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... She glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! She goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. She reaches up, because Yuri is much taller than her. She stands on a chair and puts her hand on her shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So... You need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. She releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. Yuri is still not happy. You didn't really mean that, did you? Maybe not really, baka. Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by how nice Natsuki actually could be. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things really catches us all off fucking guard. Maybe she's not such of a pink-haired bitch after all. And I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something that Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. What are you talking about, Deox? I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event in case anybody decides to fucking show up. Yeah! Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer to read all the manga. I'm on volume 395 of One Piece. I barely got any other reading to do done. Axel, can we fuck? Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, fuck, shit, busted. I have no idea how that slipped my mind, Natsuki. Honestly, I was just trying to get out of doing anything, and hoped that you wouldn't fucking notice, or that if worse comes to worst, I could come sit at your house, watch you do all the cupcake baking, and then take efforts for your work. Jeez, good thing I stopped you, dumbass. I'm giving you my number, okay? Give me your fucking phone, because I don't trust you to type it in yourself. You better not wait and make it weird or anything, baka. Why would I do that? She gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming over to my house? But we can't even open the front door because my dad's a hoarder. Well, duh, I knew that. I walk by your place every Sunday and it kind of smells funny, but what's wrong with it otherwise? Your kitchen's clean. I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. You do have a dick, don't you? I mean, 3 inches is still something. My dad would kill me. Really? You kind of seem like the type who... Never mind. That's kind of like, you know, that's kind of really, oh, what's the word? Old-fashioned. That's kind of puritanical, isn't it? How do you think I'd feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you, bitch. Get lost. I'll text you when I'm coming over. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it, too. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work, though? Like, dishes or, you know... Are you sure you really want me to do anything? Because I honestly don't want you to want me to do anything. Well, I was just saying that. Baka, it's not like I could act like, you know, in front of everyone and you're kind of hot. I'm looking forward to this. Wait, really? What the fuck? Kinda. Just because I've never gotten to bake with anyone else before. That's all it is. Nothing more. Don't get your hopes and your 3-inch dick up. Alright, Natsuki, I won't. Sorry for overreacting. You can't blame a guy for being excited. I mean, I've never really been with anyone other than Sayori, and I've only got as far as kinda, you know, touching up on Yuri. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. Bye! See you on Sunday. Never mind. Bye. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday. Hell yeah! My anxiety kind of shoots through the roof because I don't want her to see the weird scar above my ball sack. Even though I've kind of gotten pretty much used to girls reacting to it at this point. I mean, Sayori reacts to it every weekend. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. I really hope she doesn't try to make any moves, because I'm not actually interested. I just want her to make the cupcake so I don't have to do anything. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I don't know, gotcha too. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other nudes after exchanging numbers, but it turned more into a conversation than a sex fest. She's also, almost like a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and, cute fucking language. Maybe she's been catfishing me. She also really likes complaining about things, but that one I kind of saw coming. Putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we texted each other all the time or anything, but But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind, just a little bit. She is my weekend lover. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Yes, it's okay. Priorities. Self-priorities. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Oh, really? Really? Why? Why? Why do we have to visit Sayori? Let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm visiting Sayori. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past, and she knows what that means. I assume she's off her period now. Maybe she'll get used to it and be into it that way. Once I reach her house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Oh no. What's about to happen here? This just took a really uncomfortable turn. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Axel! I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. Those are some cute fucking stuffed animals. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been, and I realize I'm going to have work to do now. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you, Sayori. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting, huh? Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the infestival preparation, the infestation. The festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. Alright. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, so it's just me and Natsuki then? Yep! There's more silence between us. It's really getting awkward. I usually just come over here and she pulls down her pants. We don't usually talk like this much. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic, and I'm starting to wonder if maybe the fleshlight I saw at Spencer's might have been a better investment. I finally get to the point. We gonna fuck? I mean, I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday and all, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... She smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Axel. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, you'd still want to fuck me. If I didn't make that stupid mistake and try to make us more than friends with benefits, you'd still, you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just to tempt me with what I can't have. It just wants to torture me. Oh. Sayori, that outburst is so uncharacteristic. I grab her by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you, Sayori. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so just tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it and we won't be able to just DTF. She gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Axel, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just too stupid to have seen it before. Now you're seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Axel? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? The future doesn't matter anyway. Why eat? Why make friends? Why even put up the effort? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Because I try to give people the things I cannot give myself. Without anyone worrying about me. Oh. I'm in absolute shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori has kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Does she really want so badly for me to just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. I mean, I just thought you could trust me with this information. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do, I'm not a mind reader, Sayori. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. We don't always just fuck. You don't understand at all, Axel. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh, that's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decide the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but pain. Oh, Art Hammond, holy shit, I originally read that as $3.99. Holy fuck, dude, $39.99? That was a random number that I threw out. Thank you so much, Art Hammond. Here is your quarter pounder meal with cheese, your extra large fry, your onion rings, a chocolate milkshake, a large diet Dr. Pepper, and of course, your special 40 chicken nuggets. Buy one, get one free special, like $10, whatever deal. Let me look at the coupon and scan that for you. Thank you and have a nice day. Thanks, Art Hammond. You're right, Sayori. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I also don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Axel. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah! Axel! Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else and get to fuck Yuri, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I do actually give a fuck about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Axel! Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this! To me! Please don't do this! She barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing at all, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. We'll fix this. It'll get better. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Axel. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise, it's really what I want. I think that would be nice, but... Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No! Don't! Please don't! If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I still find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. I've kind of decided I'm not really in the mood to fuck anymore. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Oh, she looks so cute! Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison, actually. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. I kind of feel bad now. We could have gone to your house. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job, dumbass. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Tell me you can at least follow and read along with a list. Yeah, I did, Natsuki. Yep. She asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't have them at home. Good! Glad I can count on you to at least do fucking something. Of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than, you know, as snarky as she usually does. It kind of almost felt like a compliment coming from her. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, here's the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your fucking hospitality, asshole? Come on, it's the 21st century and I just thought you could carry your own weight. Since when did I need to be a fucking gentleman? I grabbed the bag that she holds out to me. I really was hoping to do nothing. God, this is ridiculously fucking heavy. How are you carrying all this here? I carried it all the way here. Yep. Aren't you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. This seems like I kind of always underestimate you. Ha! I know. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Fucking baka. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, none of that here. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that fucking much? What? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. I may be, you know, tiny, but I'm fun size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird stuff just because we're not at school. I know you got a weird mole on your left ass cheek, Sayori told me. Are we getting started? Talk does not make rice. Yeah, sure, Natsuki. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! I think you like getting stepped on. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, that's not very nice. Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. Yep. Yeah. I appreciate that you were at least trying to be an ounce nicer. I know how hard it is for you. I probably should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Fuck, and then there's tons of guys like me who honestly don't care. I like it all. How would you know that anyway? Are you telling me you don't have any fucking standards, you loser? Just trust me on this one. Anyway, gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? No one else fucking here. Man, let's just get started. You get all sour when girls call you gross. That's kind of funny. I finally found your weakness. You really do care what other people think. She smiles deviously. Please fucking spare me. Undertale! Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess, and the new box of condoms I bought is still sitting in my dresser, in my room, unused.
Brr.
Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Axel, where the fuck did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I have to fill all the trays. I don't think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, dumbass! Food coloring? Huh? I'm making each tray a different color. It's called art. Look it up. That way, you know, if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite fucking something. Aw, that's kind of a cute idea, Natsuki. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? I've got some different colored condoms in my room. You really want to... no thanks. Oh, okay. I don't really have a preference, anyway. Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I am having fun, Natsuki. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each one. Actually, that does look pretty cool, Natsuki. See? I told you so. It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth in the end of just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on my first day there, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Finally. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy, you fool! Are you even trying, Baka? Well, yeah, I'm trying my best. It'll just take a little bit longer, damn. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. God, I thought having you here would be useful or helpful, but... Here, look. She grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? Just like that. As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. My mind kind of goes elsewhere. I reluctantly start to do the same though, wishing it was something else. Hey! She suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing! Your icing, huh? Is that a euphemism, Natsuki? Are you forgetting who did all the work here? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next! I'd like to see you try! I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling on me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Motherfucker! Whose fault is that, Natsuki? There's a really big glob of icing on her cheek. Nut! She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Ooh. Jeez. You know what? You blow your load too fast. Take this. She instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. She tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one. Oh. Ah! Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. If you just want my icing to lick my cupcake, then just fucking do it already. Oh, is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either, I say as I plunge my dick in her ass. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh, her eyes changed, though! That's adorable! What? Did you seriously just... Okay, I see how it is now. Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Axel, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? How did it happen like this? It was only a kiss. Now we're falling asleep, and
What?
she's calling a cab. And he's taking a smoke. Okay, he's taking a track, whatever. They're going to bed, and my stomach is sick. How did it end up like this? Anyway, how did the mood turn to this so quickly? She gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have fucking checked before turning the oven on. It's your oven. Take responsibility for your actions. Don't blame me for your dumbassery. Jeez. Baka. She uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. I stare at her ass as she bends over. In another moment, though, the fire alarm stops.
Big booty bitches!
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Did you want to put something in my oven? Good looking? The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. Natsuki, we're only I think we're too young for that. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells like teen spirit. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that, Baka. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you have an ounce of creativity in your soul. Here, scoop the icing into these fucking bags, bitch. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles, it'll make them look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers! We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? Corpses! I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. This one looks like your dick, so that's probably why you like it. You could use it to make stripes. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. What? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing different words on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word that they liked. That's actually kind of a good idea, though. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually, wow, I'm kind of impressed, Axel. Hey, maybe I'm just getting it from you, Natsuki. Natsuki, whatever the fuck your name is. What's that supposed to mean? Why don't you know my fucking name? I'm not cute! Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. Nobody's here. I have new condoms. You can pick your favorite color. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, just because I look cute doesn't mean you're entitled to sex. Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. You're kinda cute too. What? Did you just say something? No! No, no, no! Nothing, Baka! Shut the fuck up! Let's just do the icing. No bad words! She picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do! We shouldn't be wasting time! Here, I'll show you how to do it! I don't know how I'm still doing this fucking voice for her. Oh, this voice does not. It's just... Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki, or whatever the fuck her name is, quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. She writes cute words like cat, dog, puppy, cow, moo, and I start writing words like cum and fuck and shit. She slaps me hard. I kind of deserve it though. When we're finished, Natsuki pulls them all side by side to admire our work. We can clearly tell which ones that she did because they look better. Look at how pretty they are together! Ah, I love it! Yeah, they are. They are kind of pretty, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. There's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in it. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Oh, okay. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can or he beats the shit out of me. Anyway, I was hoping we could have— maybe that's true though! What if this is really going that direction? Oh my god, please don't tell me we're going that direction, game. I honestly would feel really bad all of a sudden if this is like what Natsuki's— what's going on with her. Please don't tell me she's being beat at home. I don't want to go down the Erased route. You guys read the manga or seen the anime Erased? I really don't want to go there. I was hoping we'd have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly, God. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance to fuck.
Wait,
man.
Is that Natsuki with that voice?
Natsuki, yeah, it's Natsuki. Natsuki.
Wow.
Yeah, I gave her that voice. From the beginning, she's had this voice. Oh. Well, exactly, Papa Cat. What else would she sound like besides a raspy voice? Never mind. As usual, she places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? Can I at least trust you not to forget that, like a dumbass? If you and Sayori each carry some, you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I'll do it. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Uh-huh. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Brr.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori does always listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is it Natsuki or Natsuki?
Natsuki. There's actually quite a fair amount of names you're pronouncing incorrectly.
Oh, well, let me know what they are. Is it Yuri?
Yuri.
Yuri, thank you.
And what are the other names?
Axel.
Well...
Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, why didn't you tell me sooner?
I don't want to correct you and sound like an asshole.
You can correct me. I like knowing.
I don't want to sound like an asshole.
You're not an asshole.
Alright.
Maybe just a little, but you know.
Well, assholes make fart noises, so...
Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait! Natsuki, we didn't get to fuck. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend much more time like this. And if you want to read manga or go out somewhere, you really mean that, or are you just being nice? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide... Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Axel, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way about you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Whoa, wait, Natsuki, I said I wanted to hang out and maybe fuck. I don't want to eat. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to get dizzy as I feel her soft breaths and breasts against me. I felt it for a while now. She suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Eh? Ah! Hi, Axel!
Sayori.
Sayori! Sayori!
No, Sayori.
Sayori?
Sayori.
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 Emphasis put on the first syllable.
Sayori.
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 So not Sayori, it's Sayori.
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 Sayori. Is that better?
Sayori.
Sayori.
There you go.
Okay, Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Axel. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out. We fucked already, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. I finally got the energy. Yeah, well, he's only good for one. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat cupcakes before then, you fat ass. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori! I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come out here and see it for myself. See what? What did you see? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. And she's crying! Fuck, she's crying! I'm horrible! No! I just wanted Natsuki to do all the baking and maybe to have a quick fuck. Gosh! Why do we gotta... Sayori, why? No! Gosh. What is that song? It wasn't me. She caught me red-handed, sleeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? Damn it. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Axel? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Axel. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me.
Hey, what you should do is offer to bore her.
No, now's not the time.
It'd be a great way to make her disappear.
That's not the right time.
She could disappear.
No!
It'd be the fastest,
Please stop.
most efficient
Stop.
way
You're
to make her disappear.
You're misreading the room. No.
You're outside. There's no fucking
I don't want
room.
to make jokes out of her feelings. She's being...
How can you make fucking jokes out of her feelings when this bitch is the punchline? Just fucking bore her. Get it over with.
You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. That's kind of dark. But... Sayori looks away. Sayori, I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Axel. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Axel, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. That's not healthy, Sayori. Like, we gotta get you some help about that. You can't. That's not healthy. That's codependence. That's not independence. That's actually really concerning to hear. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. I can't do this. We're gonna have to save. I have to think about this decision. It's not healthy to say I love her. It's really not. Like, she can't say I love you so much I want to die. That's just not emotionally well. That's called codependence, and that really alarms me. But that doesn't mean that she can't, like, have some distance and get better handle on it all. When she's got her everything together, then we could maybe, like, explore that realm. But right now, just doesn't feel like the right time. I'm saving another save file.
So you can redo it? Oh, come on, man.
On my own.
You don't want to deal with the consequences of your decision?
That's
really?
what a video game is for.
Bruh.
I don't want to deal with
Make your decision, roll with it, be proud.
God.
There's no looking back. This is it. You only get one shot, alright?
Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime, though. Okay. What? Did that not fit the tone?
I'm gonna pick it for you.
No, don't pick it for me. I'm not telling her I love her. It's not healthy. It's, yeah, I can't, it's not healthy. I can't tell her what she wants to hear. I know what's best for her. And it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Oh, is this what it feels like? To get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know that you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right. I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Axel. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. And she screams. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't even know how to react. She looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. Codependence is not healthy, and she needs more help than love. I'm not it. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her get onto the path that's right for her. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Stop! Stop, really. Stop!
He said she screams, so...
Thank you. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know that these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much, and maybe I've made her dependent on me with my actions in the past. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Axel! You're the first one here! That's a surprise! Thanks for being early! That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones that she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Axel. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Oh shit, fuck. Gah! No. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry, I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one that she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Oh. It's get out of my head repeatedly. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Axel? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out. She calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori, especially after I let her down. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Like, I could have done that. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. Why is there no music? Oh, God. Please don't tell me this is going where I think it's going. I don't think I'm ready for this if this is where I think it's going. Okay.
What?
Turn your volume down a little.
What?
Could you turn your volume down a little?
Oh,
Thank
shit.
you.
I didn't realize it was that loud.
I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house, isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? Should do? In any case, it just feels right, because it's what I've always done. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really does leave me no choice. I mean, it is what I've always done. I gently open the door. Oh, fuck. Shit. They just threw this at me so fucking fast, faster than I could even... I didn't even get to click anything. Oh god, the music. She fucking hung herself.
Oh my god.
Wow. File
How's it
game
hanging?
script. I guess I gotta open the game files. Well... That's not good. We didn't get her help fast enough. That really sucks. That's horrible. She needed help long before I ever got involved. That really is just shitty. Damn. Alright, let me open up the text files. Damn, I don't think I was ready for this.
Jotty.
God, I wasn't ready for this.
Jotty.
I don't know what Jotty... Hold on, Jotty. I'm opening the game files. I'm gonna get rid of the fucking
oh my god
game so you guys
Jotty.
don't gotta look at it. Give me a second. Hold on, I'm still here though. I don't want you guys to have to stare at her the entire time. I don't want to traumatize you more than necessary. Okay, I'm opening up the game files. They want me to go to... I guess I just type it in my... How does this work? Alright, game slash script hyphen chapter 5 .rpy. Did it find it? It's opening it. Okay, it's opening the file. And they want me... Hold on. That's... What the fuck, Bing? I don't want Bing. I want my actual files. Okay. Game slash script. I'm just gonna get it manually. It's fine. Okay, this PC. C drive. Program data. Files. Program data. Where the fuck is this data stored on my computer? Open file location. There we go. It's under Steam. Okay. Oh, alright. So you guys are telling me that... Okay, so you guys are telling me I don't actually have to open the game files? Is that just something you guys were saying earlier? Okay. Let me get this to go away. I don't know why the fuck Bing is open. Okay, there we go. Type in the error file. I tried that. I don't know what it is, so maybe you guys could... I don't know. Delrin, feel free to send me a link to something online. I don't know where to look for it. Oh god, this is horrible. Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago, and that's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Damn. What? Oh my god, that's the end! Oh. If you want to look at the Steam files, right-click the game, go to Properties and check Browse Local Files. Thank you, Delrin. Let's take a minute to do that, shall we? Oh. That's what I wanted to do. Right-click, Properties. You said... check Browse Local Files? Where? I don't have that option. Wow, damn, that was heavy. God. That was dark. That was really dark. Damn. I feel really bad. Yeah. Yeah. Oh wow, she is all glitched now. You're right. Man, that's... What's this? Steam. Right-click game. That's where I'm at. Right-click the game. Properties. I don't have browse local files. I just have general, web document, security details, and previous version. That's it. Oh, you want me to go into Steam? That's probably what you're telling me. You're not telling me to open up my system files. You're telling me to open up Steam. Alright, let me do that over here. This is fucking dark, guys. I don't even know what else to say. Hot damn. Y'all really signed me up for a roller coaster with this one. Jeez. Okay, right click. Library. Right click. Properties. There we go. Local files. Browse local files. Alright, what was the local file? Because I've already lost that. Did one of you guys grab that? Or can grab it for me? That'd be really helpful. Let me close this. Okay. I feel so, man, the glitch is just so creepy. Can't even like, oh. Yeah. I didn't mess with the file. It's here. I got it up. I got it open now. Is it Happy Thoughts? Is it called Happy Thoughts? I guess I'll open Happy Thoughts, because that sounds about where we're going with this. Okay, it's loading. Oh god! This is what I see when I open Happy Thoughts! What the fuck? This is what I see when I open up one of the local game files called Happy Thoughts. That's scary. Alright, you wanted me, I needed to open... Okay. Characters. Oh my god, she's not in the character files anymore! Holy shit! Holy shit! She's gone! Just Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri are here! She's not here! Thank you, Deox. Oh my god! Oh, game slash... Okay, script. Chapter 5. Okay, game. And then scripts.rpa. I see it. I don't think I can open RPA files. I don't know how. I don't have anything to open RPA files. I don't even know what an RPA file is. That's probably where the error has. Oh, see, traceback.txt. Traceback.txt for details. Sure, let me do that. Okay, here's traceback.txt. I found it. Okay. Line 307. Oh my god! This is really trippy!
What's it say?
It says, oh geez, I didn't break it, I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred while running game code. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec, I can probably fix this. I think actually, you know what, this would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one making this so difficult. Aha, well here goes nothing. Wow. Thanks, Deox, for finding that. There it is. And it says it down again at the bottom, too. She's the one that's making this so difficult. That's horrible! And we started off the game with calling her an annoying girl, and I feel so bad! Oh, that girl is erased. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Man, this takes on a whole different vibe now. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away! Oh! I feel so bad! Oh! No! However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let erased girl catch up to me.
What's up, Nolan?
Holy shit! Wow! Wait, what happened? What the fuck just happened? We just like recycled again. This is really giving me Higurashi vibes. I'm feeling really uncomfortable. And what up, Nolan? How you doing? Yeah, I'm having fun, alright. I'm having a lot of fucking fun now. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. The whole story is changing! She's gone and it's changing! I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it. I feel so bad for all the sexual fucking jokes. Oh my god. Wow, this is like really traumatizing. Jeez.
She's dead.
I had a warning and even that wasn't enough. This game's really fucking me up. The school day is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for someone like my lazy ass to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Disgraceful. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Nah, yeah, I think I do. I think I'm just gonna take a minute here. This is really fucking me up. Wow. Can't believe I feel so responsible by proxy. Just, you know, I know I was like, it's not good for her to be so damn dependent on me, but, like, I literally was cleaning this girl's room. Like, I've been the only one taking care of her, and it all makes sense now, and I didn't put it together fast enough.
Now you have blood on your hands.
I was the only one taking care of her. No!
If it makes you feel any better, you could always go to a nursing home and take care of some people there.
Monica! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? I feel so bad. Like, I don't even want to fuck Monica anymore. That's how deep this game. I'm like, okay, Monica, all the fucking jokes are over now. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. I still feel uncomfortable for reasons I can't explain. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, and I've always wanted to fuck her, but we were in the same class last year. She was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, way out of my league. Basically, completely. Yes, completely out of my league. Having her smile at me genuinely usually would send tingles down to my dick, but right now I'm not feeling anything. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that actually, I actually quit the debate club. Alright, Hammond. Thank you for the $1. Scribble Knots characters. Just, yeah, add in characters into the game like the Scribble Knots. I would make all the characters in this game Chuck Norris and George Jefferson. Just add the Teletubbies, Art Hammond. It's just add Toriel. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing poetry. I mean, one of my new members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? I love manga. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. What do you mean insists? It is literature. I mean, she's not wrong, but I guess, I just have higher standards of literacy than she does. I think you're kind of elitist. Anyway, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? A girl that likes manga. I kind of like to meet her ass. Hey, Axel, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I guess so, but, in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse the beautiful, the bodacious, the perfect, the wet, the steamy Monica? Sure, I guess I can help out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Axel, you know that? Actually, I'm an asshole, but anyway, yeah, it's nothing. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. That was really eerie. God, my save file is fucking cursed. Monica can hear you. Clearly. Oh. Yeah. Thanks for the warning, Delrin. Yeah, this is your chance to bail out now, because apparently it's gonna get worse. Apparently it's gonna get a lot worse, and I guess Pink Lasagna's gonna grab a barf bag. Yeah, absolutely. If you are having suicidal thoughts or feelings, 100% you need to talk to somebody if you're having those kinds of feelings. It's important. It is important to get help. There is hope. It's worth getting help. A guest. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Axel.
You got my fucking name wrong.
I did get your name wrong again.
Natsuki. The fuck?
I did get your name wrong, Natsuki.
Okay, asshole laxative.
It's true.
I see how it is up in here.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of
fuck.
incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No, unfortunately I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone little like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you, but I really only want to fuck one of you. So I ran into Axel in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't it great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should probably at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Axel? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. I can feel her warmth radiating off of her. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it away. Not many people are very interested in putting... Or you could put it that way. Not very many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work really hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow the club this year before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess... Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must really have worked hard to find just these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess I've never finished a book, so, you know. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not, Insulted, Yuri looks away. Going in blind was so fun, Nolan said. Yeah. It's... I had no idea what I was really getting myself into, and I have a feeling that maybe the worst is yet to come. Just a feeling. There's more after all. That wasn't really the end, so you know. There must be something more. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I do at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Axel, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, you know, to be honest, the last book that I read may have been The Cat in the Hat. I also like manga though. I'm on volume 8 of One Piece. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. You're only on volume 8? She looks like she wants to say that, but she doesn't say it.
The Don Krieg fight?
Yes. Not much of a reader, I guess. I mean, hey, that can change. I can read. What am I saying? I hate reading. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. The character hates reading. Actual Axel loves reading. That's why I liked Yuri. Now I'm really worried Yuri's gonna be like, she's gonna kill me or something. I feel like all these characters, they know. They know that I'm responsible for Sayori. It's my fault. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. I like Call of Cthulhu, anything by Lovecraft, really. Stephen King. She traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. They're usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throwing you for a loop? You probably never even saw that girl's death coming. You probably don't even remember her name by now, do you? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was by R.L. Stein. It was about, like, some kind of plant dad in the basement. I desperately grasp something on her level that I can relate to. What do you mean I'm never gonna finish this? At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Is that the point, game? Is that what you want me to see? What are you trying to change about my worldview, game? I'm listening. You don't have to cause me this immense psychological pain. I just want to hear your message, game. Please don't do this. I'm really uncomfortable, game. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you two usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. I looked at it and it looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, sometimes. Why do you care anyway? Baka. I just think that's impressive, Natsuki. Why don't you share them sometime? No! You're not smart enough to understand them. She averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, I see. Not a very confident writer yet, huh? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah, I guess it's the same for Yuri then. We all sit in an uncomfortably thick silence. Hey, I just got an idea! How about this? Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at, Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I see you guys aren't comfortable with that. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Axel? Hold on, there's still one problem. Did we all forget about the dead girl? What are you talking about, Axel? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come out with forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any promises. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare at me with such dejected eyes that I just feel so damn bad. But I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Axel. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when I'm surrounded by all these ladies? I would feel terrible for letting them down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. It can't be that bad. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful babes. Priorities, priorities, priorities. Right. Okay, it's decided. I guess I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up and I see the door opening for me to get into their pants. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Axel? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super fucking pissed. Axel, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Oh, you could show me a great time, Monica. You're the reason all this has to even be the way it is. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Axel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I'm gonna have to rip a few lines off of Yuri. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Or maybe that's my erection. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. We'll end tonight after the poem, guys. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, as well as the dead girl's ghost. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh god. I don't think I can... This feels like a Jack in the Box. Do 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 do. Oh, that was sad. That was really sad. Wow. That was, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna write this poem, and then we're gonna, maybe we'll write the poem. We'll write the poem, and then we'll save. Pain.
If you like this song,
Suicide. Dark. Frightening. Disarray. Spinning. Grief. Broken. Misery. Essence. Unstable. Disaster. Clumsy. Hope. Rain clouds. Time. Alone. Tragedy. God, these are all tears. Cry. There you go. That's the next poem. Alright, we're gonna leave off with Monica. and our very sad poem that I helped to write there. We're gonna save now.
Good job.
Damn. What? My save file is gone! Okay.
You think this is hot, Deox? Deox thinks this game is hot.
Alright.
What the fuck, Deox?
Well, tomorrow is Halloween. Tomorrow's not Halloween. Saturday is Halloween. Tomorrow is Friday, and I'm going to be streaming in honor of Halloween with Moogie Mikey over on his channel. We normally do that on Saturdays. That's a How to Draw stream. We're going to be drawing Chip. So if you like to draw and you're into art or want to learn how to draw, I'll be over there, and it's at Moogie Mikey tomorrow at about 6 o'clock Eastern. Is it? No, 7 Eastern?
Yes.
7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock local my time, but 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturday, I'm having a Halloween Animal Crossing event. Very different in tone from this game. So, thank you guys for recommending this game. I'm really disturbed, but I do appreciate this game as an art. Like, I don't want to use the word enjoying, but did the music just get weird? It felt like the music got weird there for a second, but maybe that's all in my head. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off tonight. Thank you for yeah, the room is fucking tilted. Why is everything tilted? This is so fucking weird. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. And her blush is, like, not the same. Super strange. And was that door always in the closet?